I am Master Kambai, and I bring you a new replay commentary. Welcome, welcome. Happy Easter if you celebrate it. Happy April. I enjoy that month because spring is coming. Anyway, we have 3 replays tonight, and 2 will be very similar with very similar matchup, and the third one, well, you will see. So that was Global League roughly 4 years ago, because yes, it's been that long. Hawke versus Von Bolt in this map is always very interesting. And again, that was Global League, and let's get into the cards of the players involved in the battle. Count by need bases, which is one of my alt account. I'm salty, you know that. 858.53, 368 wins, 387 defeats. Olaf, Sammy, Lash, I like Lash and Sammy a lot. Eagle, amazing. Kindle, okay. Andy, amazing. And Adder, okay. Let's get into my opponent's card. The way to do it. Ugly Dog Knox. I butchered the name. 962.96 with 74 wins and 63 defeats. Grim, I respect that. Sammy, I respect that. Vombold, I actually respect that a lot. Javier as well. Andy, Grit, and Kambai, folks. Kambai, my boy, the guy, the one and only Kambai. That card is amazing. It has been the best card I have seen in a very long time. I agree 100%. Let's dive deep into that first replay, shall we? We will have infantry builds. This is the classic. He moves the black bow when I don't. That's already an amazing play I should be copying, but I don't see it and I'm stupid. I got my first artillery out. He got his first tank out. He sends the tank over there, which is a very high level play. No wonder he is 900. And okay. Interesting. I don't know why I moved the lander, but at last, I'm smart. I do something about it. Another artillery! I want to shoot down that Recon. Another tank, very interesting. Tank farming there. I like it. And I go down here, and I place the artillery there. I have a Recon to see everything. Capping building. Dropping another tank. They are capping these buildings. I cap buildings, so we have very different capture phases. His capture phase is far superior than mine, and he also has a far better build-up because now his tanks are in position to shoot me down. So this is a lost battle, but hey, we will continue because why not? He got his first artillery out way later than me, and you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because he's winning on the capping side. He is winning on ending my infantry lives. Poor little guy. Blew up the Recon. And now I go for the tower. The tower will be mine. Start shooting down my B-boat. Drop an entire. Very interesting. Build the Recon to see my Recon. So up to now, we can already see a gap being traded. There's a huge gap between the both of us. He has more value, more buildings, more presence, a lot more tanks. He is in a better situation, true and true. Fun fact, it took me changing tabs and a little break to realize I was covering replay number 2, but since we already started, replay number 2 shall become replay number 1. Kind of funny because we went on so many things. Let's see what happens next. Bam, 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 bam. I like the music. Um, Rules for the center, very interesting. Shoot down the B-boat. Shoots down the B-boat, and I'm capping, and he is interrupting my cap. Oh, look at that. Two tanks attacking my folks. Poor little guys. I don't know how good that move was, because I didn't finish off the tank. But I guess that's something. Joining cap is a big no-no. Don't do that, folks. Dropping the infantry and building a medium tank already. I think it's way too soon. I should have bought a Bowcopter instead. Bam, 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 bam. Now, because we are mid-game, let's read out that guy. Stu Playpus 881.75, 111 wins, 113 defeats. Hawke, Jake, Andy, Olaf, Kindle, Adder, Lash, quite nice top. And you already have seen my cards, so let's continue that battle, shall we? He's also better than me, so I cannot imagine the next battle will be like. I don't know, it feels like overextension, and he should have kept the tank here to finish off my tank. What will be my response? I did the same mistake here. I should have finished off his tank. We just don't finish up units when we are in that illo. And now if he attacks my infantry, I will strike back with a baseball bat. Oh, interesting. He just gave away that city. Maybe he knew that was a trap. And that was actually very smart. So, as of right now, it's kind of terrible. I'm behind by 4K, and engagement-wise, not so great as well. And that thing survived. That thing didn't. Bow, 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 bow. Another medium tank, another mistake. I should have bought a freaking copter there. Dropping another medium tank. So we are basically mirroring aspect of each other. Fascinating. So as of right now, I got a slightly better unit count, but it doesn't mean much because I'm falling behind in every other metric, value, and not only value but also income. Not so LT here. Battlecopter anti-air. It's about time. Let's see how my deadball is building. So now, unit count wise, I'm superior than him, but that's the only metric I can actually compete, and that will change this turn, or not. Yeah, oh, that's surprising. I survived a full turn with a better unit count, so maybe that small gap will give me the edge I need. So now I'll just blow a bunch of units. And I found out, oh, he has something in the middle I don't like. I tried to strike it. Usually what you want to try your best to do is to finish off unit against Hawke, because anything that survives will piss you off because they will heal. $38 to $28. So I'm falling behind in terms of like unit count and value. No, rewind. Volume and income, but unit count, I slap him really hard. I think the biggest factor here is Vumbolt. Simple as that. I got better defense. That's the only reason. But wait for a Black Storm and the tide will shift. Blows up the thing, blows up. Oh, my infantry survived. That's shocking. Wow. And power. That was a good power. He blew up a medium thing with that. And now he took the edge and the lead. He also blew up a Raycon. And that's only because of that power. That power was very good. What was I trying to do? I think I was trying to get my super, and I did. So that was actually a very efficient super. Because now I will blow up things. We will go to Pound Town, as one can say. That was one of the best Ex Machina I've seen in a long time. I got value there. Now what I see is I like vision on both flanks. I only have vision on my dead ball in the center, which is fine. But yeah, next turn will be a bloodbath because medium tank in range. Joint cap, I don't know about that. Not so great. Damaging a rocket, which is very good. Another medium tank. It's really bad. I like diversity, and he has a bomber. That's amazing. So you see, the edge has turned. The table has flipped. He's taking the lead. A long-awaited lead. He blows up bits by bits my dead ball. And I lost, but I don't know it yet. I tried to push back, but like at that point it's beyond bedtime, as one can say. I suck at the game, but hey, you tuned in. Thank you very much for that. 3 infantry and 1 B copter. 31 to 27. He still has a lead in every metric now, except for unit count. Who cares about unit count when you just dominate the field the way he does right now? Trying to get my seaport, and he will most likely get it. Therefore, I will resign. And now it's a last-ditch effort to pretend I stood a chance in this game. And I think I resigned there. I should have resigned there. I didn't resign? That's surprising. Medium tank, double infantry, and I resigned. That was a bloodbath for me, folks. That was the first replay. I enjoyed doing it. I think the big takeaway is use your lander more often, and don't underestimate it 800 when you're a 700. Oh, we already got into the bold profile, and I'm excited about that other replay. Let's get into it. What will happen in this battle of the week? Because I am weak. And we got a vulnerable team dancing around and pretending I exist. Capping, airport, and base. Using the lander already. And do I use it? I don't. Big brain move here. I play 4D chess. You don't realize it, but I'm further than you. We both got our artillery around the same time. And I built a Raycon to see what's up. What's up? I'm surprised they didn't send his lander down. So the big takeaway is use your lander in this map, really. My second artillery has been out. That's like my trade move. That's my signature. That's my trademark. Shoot down the black boat. Artillery and double infantry. Another recon? I don't know about that. That seems like OV to remain new to friendly. Capping building, his capturing phase is already far better because he moved his lander down and he's capping more contested buildings. Capture phase is very important, folks. Capture the buildings and blow up the black boat. Attack my infantry. Cap building and transport copter for the tower. I can't believe we replaced her with that guy. He's in a damn wheelchair, folks. It's a parody. That recon is overextending. But it will get away with it because I don't know what the tank is. Tank. Double infantry. And I really tried it and I succeeded. I just blew up a recon with 2 recon and an infantry. Impressive! It's a feat in itself. So again, overextension. He thought he could get away with it because that's one bullet. Snowstorm, folks. Shoot down my infantry, but hey, I see you, my friend. Well, I dispose of that infantry. We'll see how it goes. Double copter, folks. It's the kind of build I recommend. It's amazing build. I'm jealous. I envy that kind of play. It's 4D chess. It's amazing. It's what we do. This is what we need. And I blew up the infantry, and now I try to interrupt that cap. I think I should have captured instead. Capping the bottom city. Double tank and infantry. These recon are really taking risk. And he will get away with it. I think my tank covers both recons. That's why I placed it there. Yeah. Now that thing will vanish into oblivion. That's overextension. So as of right now, I see the biggest sin of my opponent is overextension. My biggest sin is I don't know how to cap with brain. It's a bloodbath, folks. Am I doing better with this guy that's supposed to be better than the previous one? We will see how it goes. I like anti-air, but that's fine. So 31 to 26. As of right now, I got a better unit count, but he got better value and he got better income. Better value because, let's be honest, I got 5 extra units and we are like 1k apart. 10k apart. That's not even a full turn. That recon just doesn't learn. That recon will vanish, folks. These recon are so greedy. It's just impressive how greedy they are. And we are back. I needed to take a breather there. So we are trying to attack for that HQ with 2 artillery and a capping infantry over here. I don't know why I didn't like just blew up a bunch of recons there. There's not enough casualties among the recons, folks. And that's very sad, but it's happening. My artillery got shot at. I think he realized what I was doing, trying to get the HQ. I think it's more down on my forehead. It's really hard to miss. But I will do it, folks. I will try my best. Now. Blows off the battlecopter. And now, blows up the units. And now my assault on the HQ has failed, folks. It's official. It's dead. It's gone. It's no more. Wow. That was a violent pushback. A very, very violent pushback. Instant regrets. I lost that game, but I don't know it yet. Black Storm, because this is what we do here. Trying to push back, but I suck at it. So I did on purpose sent lots of value there so it can strike here. We will see how it goes. The Eld is super. And now he moves his boat. And there's no Ex Machina. This is surprising, folks. This is a big brain player. That's like maybe I can smell more blood. A lot of these units survive because they are vulnerable units. And now I think it's the perfect moment to strike with the Ex Machina. The gap is getting crazy now. I definitely lost, but I don't know it. I don't notice it. I don't realize it. And it's a bloodbath. He did a lot of overextension, but he was really good at pushing back on my assault on the HQ. And I tried to attack again, but I'm not successful. I was really bad at the capture phase, and I think the capture phase is one of the most important phases in the game. And this is the end of the Hawke. The bird got eaten alive, folks. And I will resign. Or I should resign. He still held on to his super. He's like, I don't need it. Yes, that's true. He doesn't need it. He already won. This is humiliating. Yes, twice my unit count, folks. It's so violent! It's the end of the Master Comeback! You know what to do if you reach that point. Like. And you can also leave a comment. But it's not over because there's a third replay. The longest replay. Kept last. And the verdict on that one, I failed the test. I keep building. Medium tank. I keep engaging poorly. I don't capture well. It's a disaster. And there we go with the final replay for tonight. This will be quite a very long battle there in a map, I won't lie, I miss. So, Kambai shall have bases 799.65, 381 wins, 395 defeats. Eagle, Drake, Jess, Javier, Sammy, Andy, Sturm. Edsel, 899.27, 80 wins, 71 defeats. Jake, Max, Von Bolt, Andy, Olaf, Adder, Kindle. A very interesting top 4. Let's get into the Battle of the Legends. The ending of that wonderful fight. Let's get into it. Goes for the base, goes for the base. Nothing new, nothing fresh. Drop the infantry much further than one can go without a boat. And I send the boat with 2 infantry in it. Infantry artillery. We go for the tower. Double infantry base skip. I was bad at math, folks. That's what happened. Pretend you didn't see the war crime of the base skip. Battle capture. Very interesting. His black boat is about to lack fuel. At that point, I think he wished he had the seaport. And down. Pulls out the infantry in the center. Very violent. And I will do the same to his infantry if I am clever enough. Yes, I am. Tries to get the building now. Which is common sense. Unit-wise, we are similar, we follow each other, and I just threw a tank like that without finishing off the tank. I think that was a mistake. I should have kept the tank on the other side of the map to maximize the impact. I'm colorblind. I suffer right now as I see that. I can't see what's going on. Even there, I can't see. That's bad. Let's have some black here. Now I see. Now I understand. Blow up the infantry in the center, which is amazing. Blow up the recon. The pushback is quite big, but my infantry suck, and I got a rocket somehow, some way. Where's my anti-air? Nowhere to be seen. Well, on the right flank, and yet the copter is there. I am a very slow learner, folks. At least on that side of the map, I got tree building, and on this side, you didn't get tree. Unit count, we are similar, but income-wise, I slap him really hard. Blows up the infantry in the center. Realize, oh, I need the anti-air on the other side. Blow up the boat because no more fuel. Very interesting. I lost 2 recon, which is really bad for vision. I'm blind now. I'm not only colorblind, but I'm blind as well. So they blow up units, they are very violent, and I lose on the top front. That was my good front. And I'm falling behind. I keep having these high-tech units. And now he wins both sides. So I got a lot more wealth, but not the unit count to back it. Because now all of my units are spread out everywhere, and I throw stuff until something sticks. And I got a lab my opponent doesn't have, which is interesting. Almost blows up my copter. So we are quite close. He competes very well with me because he takes very good engagement. He dismantles my units very fast. And now he's taking over that flank because I got no defense anymore. Now I got that flank because he's the one that lost pretty much everything on that flank and he sent everything on the other side. So that's a very interesting back and forth. And I leave my infantry behind because there's always a sneaky guy that tries to sneak behind the line and to cap your building. 2 towers, so now he evens out the wealth. That infantry was a huge mistake because its 4 HP it will die. So he sacrificed a 4 HP to beat a 1 HP. Trying to cap these buildings to get back the wealth. So this is a very interesting placement where I protect the road and the building is quite far, but I have nothing to cover that building. I get back one of the buildings, which is amazing. Hot trap, blow up the units. Now I do overextend here. I feel like my advantage is slipping. That's why I bought that transport copter because I want to get back my advantage. And that rocket there is quite good. That rocket will try to take out as many units as it can. It actually shot the Black Bolt because I feel like I got the lead and I want to capitalize on it so I can actually win. And no more rockets, so that rocket didn't get its value back, unfortunately. Why did I do that? I should have shot the medium tank with my copter and then shot the medium tank again with my medium tank. The tank and double infantry. Interesting. I don't know. Pulls up my medium tank because his artillery are quite clever and I'm quite stupid. I think what really cost me the win is I don't really do good engagement and he hides very well his artillery and I'm not smart enough to see through his game. And that's very interesting. 2 anti-air and 1 recon because vision. Blows up my unit. I still have the income lead, but the unit count is not following anymore. I'm falling behind. So it's 28 to 30, and we have very similar income. So it's a slow descent. It's really bad. That was a decent turbo charge there. I still don't see that damn artillery. $28 to 29. I have a 20k advantage of value and still better income. Now it disables most of my strength. I push back, but that's not enough, unfortunately. I I tried to push for the HQ, but I don't have the manpower to get through it. The counterattack is quite strong. Each time I try to get that area back, I never can because I suck. And over there, it's really hard for me to hold on. And my infantry died. Try to push back. And the end very soon. Now the small advantage I had slipped, and I lost. This is the end result. Take good engagement, capitalize on your wealth, and don't throw away units in the meat grinder with these artillery. Big takeaways there, big lessons like that. You know what to do if you want more content like that. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you next month in May for more content like this. Have a great day and take care. See you soon.